What's up, guys? Gamer Vlog Guy back here with another vlog. I'm going to be previewing I'm going to be giving an update on the hockey season so far in the standings. I'm going to be breaking down each division now as it stands right now, and then updating you guys on what the playoffs are and how the playoffs are going to be decided this year and everything like that. First of all, getting into it, the Metropolitan, the Mass Mutual East. You got the Washington Capitals leading that division with 5 points. The Flyers with 4. The Devils with 3. The Boston Bruins with 3. At the 4 slot. The New York Rangers have 2 points and they're 5th. The New York Islanders have 2 points. They're at 6. 7th is Pittsburgh with 2 points, and then the Bills are 8 with no points. Going to the Discover Central, the Tampa Bay Lightning have 4 points. They're in first place. Nashville Predators have 4 points. They're in second place. The Florida Panthers have 2 points. They're in third. The Carolina Hurricanes have 2 points. They're in fourth. The Detroit Red Wings have 2 points. They're in fifth. Dallas has no points, and they're in 6th. The Columbus Blue Jackets have no points. They're in 7th. And then the Chicago Blackhawks have no points, and they're in 8th. Going to the West, the Honda West, they call it. The Las Vegas Knights have 4 points. They're in first. Minnesota Wild have 4 points. They're in second. Arizona Coyotes are on third with 3 points. The Colorado Avalanche are fourth with 2 points. The Blues have 2 points. They're in fifth. The Sharks have 2 points. They're in sixth. The LA Kings have 2 points. They're in seventh. And then the Ducks have 1 with 8 points. They're in eighth with 1 point. And then the North Division. These are all the Canadian teams. Toronto has 4 points. They're in first. Montreal Canadiens have 3 points. They're in second. Calgary has 3 points. They're in third. The Winnipeg Jets have 2 points. They're in fourth. Ottawa has 2 points. They're in fifth. Edmonton has 2 points. They're in sixth. And then Vancouver has 2 points, and they're in seventh. Okay, going back to the top here. How this is going to work from what they're saying. The top 4 teams out of each division I just named you are going to be making the playoffs. Whoever's in the top 4 spots are going to be in the playoffs, and they're going to play. So one would play 4, two would play 3, and then the winners of those 2 games would play each other. And then the winners of those games would go to the conference championship to play the winners of the divisions. So obviously there's 4 divisions, so there'd be 4 different teams playing each other, and then those 2 would go to the Stanley Cup Finals, and then there'd be a champion. That's how it would work. So right now, as it stands, I'm going to pick the Mass Mutual East. If the playoffs started tomorrow, the Capitals would play the Bruins. The Flyers would play the Devils. So the Capitals beat the Bruins, and the Flyers beat the Devils. The Flyers and the Capitals would play each other, for an example. And then say the Flyers beat the Capitals. The Flyers would go on to play the winner of the Central. So if that was Tampa, they would play Tampa. And then say the Vegas Knights would play Toronto. And then they would go to the Stanley Cup Finals would be, I was sitting here thinking about this. The Stanley Cup Finals could be 2 East Coast teams. It could be Toronto and Philly. They could be just, it's not going to be cross country like the West versus the East. If I'm understanding this right. So, I don't know. I was sitting there thinking about that. It could be like the Flyers and the Toronto Raptors. The Flyers and the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup Finals this year. 2 East Coast teams. That happened before. I think there's a couple of times, if you would go back, I think there are some Stanley Cup Finals where 2 East Coast teams played in the Stanley Cup Finals. I think the Flyers, when they won their 2 Stanley Cups, I think they played the Buffalo Sabres. So the Stanley Cup Final was the best of 7 between Buffalo and Philadelphia. And then obviously in '97, the Flyers played Detroit. Michigan's considered an East Coast state. The city of Detroit's an East Coast city. So it went from Detroit to Philly, and then obviously with Philly and Buffalo, it went like this. And I think it was in '73 or '72. It went Buffalo, Philly, went like this, just up and down the northeast, from Philly to Buffalo. So that could be like I said, that could be this year. It could be the Flyers and the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup Finals this year, or it could be the Capitals and the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's crazy how this is going to work. I actually prefer obviously it's going to hopefully go back to where you got the West versus the East, because I actually like that cross country. I like having the say the San Jose Sharks playing the Washington Capitals. I'm going back and forth, or Dallas playing Boston or something. I like that, So, we'll see what happens. Right now, how the divisions are standing right now. So I'm going to give the top 4 teams in each conference. Mass Mutual East, you got the Capitals first, Flyers second, Devils third, and then the Bruins fourth. So they're the top 4 teams in the Mass Mutual East. You go to the Discover Central Division. You got the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Nashville Predators, the Florida Panthers, and the Carolina Hurricanes. The top 4 in the Honda West is Vegas, Minnesota, the Vegas Knights, the Minnesota Wild, the Arizona Coyotes, and the Colorado Avalanche. And then you got the North, the Scada North Division. You got Toronto Maple Leafs first. You got the Montreal Canadiens second. You got the Calgary Flames third. And then you got the Winnipeg Jets fourth to round out that division, the top 4 teams. So it's going to be interesting how this is going to work. It's going to be exciting. And it's going to be an interesting Stanley Cup Final in June too. That's. Is it going to be in June? It may not. It actually might be in early July. The Stanley Cup Final the Stanley Cup Final might actually be in July. I'm sitting there thinking about it. Mid July, right after the July 4th weekend, maybe the week or week after that, or at least maybe the weekend after that, a Stanley Cup Final start. Because you got to, obviously you got to play all 4 rounds, and each 4 rounds are the best of 7. So you got, round 1, the semifinals, conference finals, and the Stanley Cup Finals. First round, semis, conference, and then the finals, Stanley Cup Finals. That's 4 rounds, 7, potential 7 games. That's 28 games. So that's the season stops in May. That could take, that's going to take good 2 months. So yeah, July could be the Stanley Cup Finals. And then they'll have that break, and then I guess they'll start in late September and October, and then they'll be back from October going into June of 2023. June of 2022, October 2021, the 2021-2022 season would start. Excuse me. So yeah, it's going to be a little crazy this year, a little hectic. The NFL started on time, and they're finishing up. I heard baseball. They're going to be starting on time in March, so the World Series will be in October, instead of it being it was in October last year. So baseball really never changed. So hockey's going to be a little off, maybe a month off for the finals in July, but I think the NBA finals in basketball, I think that's going to be in June. So, and then obviously the Super Bowl is going to be in February. They're almost done that. So the NFL season is going to finish on time because they started on time too. So I actually prefer it this way. Instead of having an 82-game season, you'd have teams playing 4 days a week. So you'd have the Ducks, for example, the Anaheim Ducks would have to play 4 times and then doing that cross-country stuff. To me, it's just it's not worth it. Just keep it the way it is now, where you just have, potential in the Stanley Cup Finals could be on the West Coast. It could be the Vegas Knights and the, Calgary Flames, or it could be the Vegas Knights and the, whatever. We might get a cross-country. You could get Vegas going to, say, Philadelphia or something, the Stanley Cup Finals. So we'll see. That's basically it. Like, subscribe, comment. Yeah. So those are the updates for the NHL standings, and then obviously how the playoffs are going to work, and then obviously how potentially the Stanley Cup Finals could work. So like, subscribe, comment, and peace out. I'll be back with another video probably later on. Alright guys, I'll see you. Peace.